The digital world, vast, unforgiving, and home to predators like REvil. They lurk in the shadows, unseen, unheard, until they strike. REvil, a name whispered in hushed tones, synonymous with fear, disruption, and extortion. They are the bogeymen of the digital age, holding businesses and even entire governments hostage with their sophisticated cyber attacks. But who are they? What do they want? Their motives are simple money. Their methods are ruthlessly effective ransomware. They hold your data hostage, demanding exorbitant ransoms for its safe return. This is the story of REvil, the hacker group that shook the world. Forget ski masks and getaway cars. REvil pulls off heists in broad daylight without ever leaving their computer screens. They are digital bandits, stealing fortunes not from banks, but from the very lifeblood of the digital economy, data. Imagine this: you run a successful business. One day your computer screens go dark. Your files are encrypted, held hostage by an unseen enemy. A ransom note flashes on your screen demanding millions in cryptocurrency. This is the reality of a REvil attack. They are the epitome of modern-day outlaws, exploiting the vulnerabilities of our increasingly interconnected world. They operate with impunity, hiding behind layers of anonymity and sophisticated technology. But unlike traditional criminals, REvil's victims are often left with an impossible choice: pay the ransom or face financial ruin. REvil's attacks are meticulously planned and executed with surgical precision, their weapon of choice ransomware. But how does this digital weapon work? Think of it like this: ransomware is like a digital lock. It scrambles your files, making them unreadable without a special key. This key is held by REvil, and they won't hand it over until you pay the ransom. But getting the ransomware onto your computer is just the first step. REvil employs a variety of tactics, from phishing emails to exploiting software vulnerabilities. Once inside your system, they move laterally, seeking out valuable data and critical infrastructure. Their methods are constantly evolving, making them a moving target for law enforcement. They operate like a well-oiled machine, with each member playing a specific role in the extortion scheme. But like any criminal enterprise, REvil is driven by profit, and their success has made them a prime target for law enforcement agencies worldwide. REvil's list of victims reads like a who's who of global corporations and government agencies. They have targeted everyone from meatpacking giants to technology companies, crippling their operations and causing billions in damages. Remember the Colonial pipeline attack in 2021? That was REvil. They shut down the largest fuel pipeline in the United States, causing widespread panic and fuel shortages. Or the attack on JBS USA, one of the world's largest meat processors. REvil brought their operations to a standstill, disrupting global food supply chains. These high-profile attacks brought the threat of ransomware to the forefront of public consciousness, exposing the vulnerabilities of our critical infrastructure and the very real consequences of cybercrime. But REvil's impact extends far beyond these headline-grabbing incidents. They have targeted countless businesses, schools, and hospitals, wreaking havoc on a global scale. Beyond the headlines, the ripple effect of cybercrime is profound. The true cost of REvil's attacks goes far beyond the ransoms they extort. It's about the businesses forced to close, the jobs lost, and the erosion of trust in our digital infrastructure. Imagine a small business owner who loses everything to a ransomware attack. Their life's work, gone in an instant. Or a hospital unable to access patient records, putting lives at risk. These are the real-world consequences of REvil's actions, the human stories behind the headlines, and they highlight the devastating impact cybercrime can have on individuals, businesses, and society as a whole. The ripple effect of their attacks is felt far and wide, eroding confidence in our digital systems and leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. But the fight against REvil is far from over. The hunt begins as law enforcement strikes back. The audacity of REvil's attacks has not gone unnoticed. Law enforcement agencies worldwide have joined forces to track down the perpetrators and bring them to justice. The FBI, in collaboration with international partners, has been working tirelessly to dismantle REvil's infrastructure and seize their ill-gotten gains. They have infiltrated their networks, tracked their cryptocurrency transactions, and identified key members of the group. In a significant victory, law enforcement agencies gained access to REvil's servers and obtained the decryption keys to their ransomware. This allowed them to thwart ongoing attacks and help victims recover their data without paying the ransom. But the fight is far from over. REvil is a hydra-headed monster. For every head cut off, another emerges, more resilient and sophisticated than before. Silence falls as the mysterious disappearance of REvil unfolds. In a surprising turn of events, REvil seemingly vanished from the cyber landscape. Their websites went dark, their communication channels went silent, and their attacks ceased. Some speculate that the group disbanded, fearing the heat from law enforcement. Others believe they are simply lying low, regrouping and rebranding before launching a new wave of attacks. The truth remains elusive. REvil's disappearance is shrouded in mystery, leaving experts and law enforcement agencies to decipher the clues and anticipate their next move. Their silence is deafening, a constant reminder of the unpredictable nature of cybercrime and the ever-present threat lurking in the digital shadows. Section 8. Ghosts in the machine. Are they truly gone? The digital world is a shadowy place where anonymity reigns supreme. It's entirely possible that REvil hasn't vanished at all but merely morphed into a new form, operating under a different name, with different tactics. Like ghosts in the machine, their legacy lives on. The techniques they pioneered, the fear they instilled, and the vulnerabilities they exposed remain. Their disappearance, if it is real, is a victory of sorts, but it's a fragile victory, a temporary reprieve in an ongoing cyber war. Section 9. The future of cybercrime. A new era of threats. The fight against cybercrime is a perpetual arms race. As technology evolves, so too do the methods of cybercriminals. The threat landscape is constantly shifting, with new players emerging and old ones adapting. Ransomware, once a niche threat, has become a global epidemic, and REvil's success has spawned countless imitators, each vying for a piece of the lucrative cybercrime pie. The future of cybercrime is likely to be even more sophisticated and insidious. We can expect to see more targeted attacks, more sophisticated extortion schemes, and a blurring of lines between cybercrime and nation-state activity. Section 10. Staying ahead of the curve. Protecting ourselves in a digital age. In this ever-evolving threat landscape, staying ahead of the curve is paramount. We must adopt a proactive approach to cybersecurity, strengthening our defenses and anticipating the next move of cybercriminals. This requires a multifaceted approach, encompassing robust cybersecurity measures, continuous employee training, and international collaboration to share intelligence and coordinate responses. Businesses must prioritize cybersecurity, investing in robust defenses and ensuring their systems are up to date. Individuals must also play their part, practicing good cyber hygiene and remaining vigilant against phishing attempts and other online scams. Section 11. A call to action. Collective defense against cyber threats. The fight against cybercrime is not a battle that can be won by any one country or organization alone. It requires a collective effort, a global alliance of governments, businesses, and individuals working together to protect our digital world. We must share information, coordinate our efforts, and present a united front against those who seek to exploit our digital vulnerabilities. The threat of cybercrime is real and growing, but by working together, by learning from the mistakes of the past and anticipating the challenges of the future, we can create a safer and more secure digital world for all. The specter of REvil may have faded, but the threat remains. We must be vigilant, we must be proactive, and we must stand together. The future of our digital world depends on it.